What up YouTube, Black Beings of Pain here. Today I want to show you guys my Tempest Dragunity deck profile I've been working on. This is the first time I have ever made a Dragunity deck. I've seen how they work. I thought about making one, but I never actually went around to building one until just now. So without further ado, I'll just start with the deck profile. 1 Darkness Smell, standard in Dragunities in pretty much any dragon deck. The triple Tempest, because Tempest is useful for a few reasons. First of all, it's a 2400 beat stick. It can be an instant beater at times, but the best reasons are for its effects. Well, the other two effects. The first effect, and probably the best one, is when it is banished, you can add 1 wind-type dragon monster from your deck to your hand. That's the first effect, allowing you pretty much to get Mist-Litten and also Duts if you need to your hand. And the other reason is because Tempest effect is you can discard Tempest and any wind type monster in your hand to your graveyard to add any dragon type monster from your deck to your hand. So you can add Darkness Smell as well if you need to. So it's pretty much just a searcher for your deck. The triple Mist-Litten is pretty much your card for your rank 6 plays, and even if you want to, you can even get into level 8 synchros relatively easily with this card. The Dragunity Dudes is pretty much a staple, gets your combos off, and Dragunity Phalanx, because this card is your tuner and 3 is staple. Just allows you make your synchro plays, which allows you to go into your XYZ plays and shenanigans like that. 1 Zephyros. I've been seeing people running 2, but I only think you need 1 because its effect is once per duel. There's really no reason having 2 Zephyros, but I mean, it depends on player preference, I guess, but for me, 1 Zephyros is good enough. Garuda the Wind Spirit. This card works pretty well with the Tempest engine. You can, if Tempest is in your graveyard, you can banish it, get Garuda, and special summon Garuda, and then you can use Tempest effect to add the card you need to your hand, and then go off from there. Then we got Max, and for hand traps we got Max C and Effect Veiler, 2 of each. The reason I run these is because in this format, Elemental Dragons are a very popular deck, and you can draw quite a bit off Elemental Dragons. And Effect Veiler is pretty good against E-Dragons, Evil Swarms, and Spellbooks, I guess. So yeah, these 4 just helps you against Mad decks and even some road decks too. That are pretty fast. And that's it for the monster lineup. On to the spells. I'm running the triple Dragon Ravine. This is the card that makes Dragunities. It's their field spell. Double Terraforming to search out Dragon Ravine. Some people like to run 3 Terraforming. I find 3 a tiny bit cloggy, so I run 2. And 2 Gold Stars, obviously for the Tempest. And if you really need to, you can even search out other cards you need, like Dark Hole or Heavy Storm. Double Cards of Consonance. This card to me was a bit iffy to add, but I decided to try it out anyway, so I had card space. Cards of Consonance. If I get balance in my hand, I can discard it and draw 2 cards. So it speeds up the deck, I guess. The double MST to just get rid of occasional back row. And then for the 1-ups, Book of the Moon, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Pod Avarice. Pretty much all staple, I guess. Then we go on to traps, double Compulse, and the double Breakthrough skill. So that's it for the main deck. And on to the extra deck, we'll start with the Synchros. 1 Crimson Blader for Elemental Dragons, Mermills as well, because Mermills can't get out Abyss, Abyss Megalo, and they can't do their, well, they can do Diva play into Gachi, but they can't go into Catastrophe or anything like that. Or the level 7 Ice Barrier card, I forgot what it's called, Gun Gear, yeah, that was it. So it's good in that deck, and even the occasional Heretics or any other deck that relies on high level monsters. Scrap Dragon to the Scrap Dragon. Thought Ruler is just because I had a card space left in my extra deck, and it was between Red Dragon Archfiend and Thought Ruler Archfiend. I chose Fault Ruler because Fault Ruler can negate any spell or trap that targets it, so that means no Phoenix Chain, no Breaker Steel, no Compulse, no Lance, or Dress either. I can just negate any of those and pay 1,000 life points. And this card heals up your life points too, so any life points you will have lost to this card, you gain right back. The double Stardust Dragon, because it's sort of standard. One Dragunity Knight Gathered, or Gathered or something, I forgot how you pronounce this card, but just one of these is enough. And the triple Vadriana, I believe that's how you pronounce it at least. I apologize for my mispronunciations if I mispronunciate these cards. This is just so you can get your, this is also so you can get your plays going, and it's just pretty much standard. Moving on to the XYZ monsters. Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger, Constellar, Tommy M7. M7 is just there so I can get rid of monsters, or I can get rid of my opponent's monsters, or return any key cards I need from my deck. Not my deck, my graveyard to my hand. So M7 is good for that. Photon Strike Balancer to slow down my opponent, and also does 1,000 burn damage. Also an effect negation as well, it's pretty sweet. Attune so I can get my dragons out. Ice Beast, Zero Fine, because this card requires 2 level 4 Wing Beast monsters. It negates item attack XYZ material, negate the effect of all face-up cards currently on the field. I'm sorry, all cards my opponent controls currently on the field, and the Ice Beast Zero Fine gains 200 attack for each face-up card currently on the field, except this card, except itself. And the effects will last until your next standby phase. So pretty much it's a skill drain on your opponent, and this card gains 200 attack for every face-up monster on the field. And based on this format, how many that swarm a lot, this card can potentially be a very powerful monster. And one Abyss Dweller, so I can negate the effects of cards that rely on the graveyard. Well, that's it for my Dragunity deck profile. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, comment in the comment section below, or PM me what you guys think about the deck and what you would change. And if you have any questions about anything, you can contact me via comment or PM, and I will see you guys next time.